birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Thank you for taking time out on your Saturday night, soon to be Sunday morning, to spend a little time with D Love. To wish me a happy birthday, man. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys got a drink because I definitely do. Um, yeah, that was Stevie Wonder. Happy birthday. Love that song. Definitely a much better happy birthday song than the traditional one that no one can ever sing in tune. It's always funny when you're out with people and they start. No one knows how to start it off. Whoever starts it off, if they start off right or if they start off wrong, you got to carry it through. And sometimes it can be the most horrible sound. But that song's a much better song to be able to have some rhythm, have the upbeat song. What's going on, everybody? Let me take a look at the uh, chat here and see who all is here. Jason Little Alien, always here to represent, man. Appreciate you as always. Happy birthday. Dan Z is in the house, wishing D Love a happy birthday. Paul, always loyal to the channel, man. Appreciate you as well. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. P Dubs made his presence known. What up, buddy? Happy birthday. Thank you. Who we got here? My daughter's in the house here. Thank you. Much love, much love. MSU, we got Michigan in the house with Rich. Thank you. Steve Sale, thank you, brother. I appreciate the patch you sent out to me to wish me happy birthday from the Detroit Lions. Appreciate you. Thank you for the love, man. Always welcome. Jim, the Pacers fan, stop in and say happy birthday. End of the line is not today, but we appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Jim, the Pacers. It's not Little Richie, it's Stevie Wonder. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name here. I apologize. Happy birthday to you, brother, from another mother. And B Kirby's in the house. Thank you. Holy shizzle, Carl. Happy birthday. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys all coming in to say, wish me happy birthday. Man, we just had a fantastic day. My birthday is actually tomorrow, so in a few minutes here, it'll be midnight. You guys, whoever sticks around, can bring in the birthday with me. I appreciate that. But Saturday, I Satius. So Saturday we celebrate my birthday here. We're going to do brunch tomorrow. As well as I'm going to go to the arcade. I've been talking about this arcade place for a long time. Let me bring this up here. Been talking about this arcade place forever. Not too far from me. So tomorrow, Sunday, they're going to have, I think it's going to be $15, all you can play here in Brighton, Michigan. And so any of you guys that's in Michigan that wants to come check it out, probably be there from probably around 2 to 8, somewhere within that period. We're going to do brunch, depending on how long we stay there. Then I'll go over to the arcade. Definitely going to get some video shots and everything from over there. But it should be fun. They got tons of pinball. I'm going to play a lot of pinball, as you can see here in the pictures here. So that's how I'm going to spend the birthday tomorrow, with family first at brunch, and then at the arcade to get some pinball in. No popping credits tomorrow. No need to. You pay one fee to get in the door, and you can play all you want, right? So I appreciate you guys who took a look at the pop in the credit video. If you hadn't done so, definitely take a look at it. It's pretty fun, pretty funny. Walk down memory lane. I also did a Quarter is King 2-minute short. If you haven't watched that, definitely want to check that out. I think some pretty good stuff here. Yep. So, but today, so tomorrow's gonna be a great day. Today, I got up, started the day with a buddy. And we played some pickleball. Never played pickleball before. Pickleball is a lot of fun. Caught on pretty quickly. The scoring system. When you have two players, that thing was a little different. Where both sides get a serve before the other team does. So that was kind of different, except for the very first serve. So had a little bit of learning to do, but pickleball was a lot of fun. More birthday wishes coming in. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys could be doing anything, but you took out some time for your brother from another mother, man. Appreciate that. Much love to you guys, man. So we can't talk about, we can't celebrate anything without talking about things I'm excited about. I'm a different channel than the other guys in the group here. Mine is not necessarily news. It's just all about whatever Detroit Love is doing. And so you might get some gardening, you might get some waterfalls, you might get some cycling, some scootering, arcades for sure, retro gaming. But I like this Wonderland Pinball. So I started this group here. Here's the actual group that I started, the Wonderland Amusement Pinball Club. Got 151 members so far. Wonderland is up to $612,000 with 597 backers. They came out with the update number 2. This basically was saying, hey, we are guaranteeing that you will get your pinball machine. Otherwise, you just request your money back and we'll give it back to you. So that's a step up from what is typical on Kickstarter. So it's good to see that they're standing behind their product. They said this isn't a one-time project for us. We're building a brand and a product that we stand behind 100%. So I'm definitely for that. I've definitely pledged. I know a lot of you guys have as well. So I'm glad they're giving the guarantee to people. There's no risk in pledging, no risk in taking a chance with a new company. All right, it's a new company, new concept. A mechanical pinball for under $1,000. It just haven't been done before. Oh man, for sure, Dane. What you talking about? Super chats is always welcome. If you guys feel it in your heart, is always welcome. I appreciate you. And YouTube did me salty, guys. So if you guys want to help me, I am right on the border. They cut me out in December. I put a couple of Detroit Lions videos up there, excited about the run they were on, and I put maybe one video that I modified. They said I didn't modify it enough. There's no guidelines, and then they demonetized my channel back in December, which was ridiculous. They didn't identify the video. They gave me a chance to repeal. I sent the video. It was like a 30-second video that I modified, and they said, oh, it's not enough. Well, 29 seconds of the 30-second video was clearly modified, but they said that wasn't enough to make it unique, which was ridiculous. So they demonetized me, and now I'm just a few watch hours away from being able to get back monetized. So if you guys want to help me out tonight or in the morning, definitely check out some of my videos to get that watch time up. Let me take a look at it. It's just ridiculous that they robbed me. And this is the most busiest time for me doing videos in the wintertime. for them to take that away from me. They just basically just took my money away. So let me see what they're saying. So look at this. Let me bring it over here with the screen that I'm sharing. It's just outrageous. So you see that it said I reuse some information, which I followed the rules, but they said it wasn't enough. Which again, there's no way you can know what arbitrary enough is. So in order to be monetized, they said I have to have over 1,000 subscribers, which I have well over that, and 4,000 watch hours within the last year. And you see I'm at 3,984 hours, so 16 hours away from being able to get monetized again. So if you guys want to help me, man, make sure you subscribe, make sure you watch some videos over the weekend here, and if you hit play and let them run, that'd be fantastic. That would definitely help a lot, because these guys are just, they're making money off. They're still running ads to anybody watches, just not giving me my cut, which is ridiculous, because they wouldn't have them to view and make money off if we weren't making videos. So if you have it in your heart, man, I appreciate that. Let me catch up with some of the chats here. Hobby Monsters says happy birthday. Thank you, brother. Shotgun Sean, thank you. That's good content. D-Love, got to be different. Jim, the Pacers fan, said this is great. I wonder how many they need to sell to really make it. That's talking about the Wonderland. I think they have enough to obviously have enough to establish a brand once they release these things. And obviously, is when they come out and if they're good and great, then they definitely have something that's going to be able to build upon. Even if they double the price and made a full size, they definitely can do that. So I'm looking forward to see where this company goes, man. JL's in the house. Did you get a copy of the PGA 2K25 for your birthday? I want to get the Tiger Woods one to support Tiger Woods. He's the one that got me into golfing. But they don't have it for the Switch. They only have it for the console, and I just do not play golf on the console, man. I played over my buddy's house next door, and I just can't do it. I wish they would make it available for the Switch. The golf controls on the Switch are so much better and easier. Paul says, Detroit Love Arcade. Carl, happy birthday. Did the family take you out or make you a special meal today? So absolutely. So today, my wife and my two daughters and their boyfriends, we all went out to Longhorn Steakhouse, one of my favorite restaurants, and we had a great dinner, appetizers, drinks, dinner, dessert. It was a great time. So always glad that we can just pause life and just celebrate each other. And so we definitely took time to do that with each other today. Had a couple of old fashions there tonight. I have some Jim Beam vanilla sipping on over here. But yeah, for sure, we had a great time. I am not familiar with this, so the answer is no, but I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, we can't seem to find the button to help. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, they because I'm not monetized, they took away the super chat button. So yeah, so if you want to help, just on another browser, just open up one of my videos and just let it play. That will help me out to get to the point to be monetized again. So just open up another video, find one of my videos, one of the longer ones, just let it run in the background, mute it, and that would definitely help you up. I forgot they took away the super chat option because I'm not monetized. And again, they didn't even identify which video supposedly was the one that violated this rule. So it's just ridiculous. It's the way to rob us content providers because they're making money no matter what, right? So they just don't get to split it with us when they make these arbitrary decisions. And there's no human being you can talk to, right? To say, to plead your case. It's just everything's automated, so it's just ridiculous. Yep, these AI bots is messing up a lot of YouTubers. It's just terrible because they're making their money, but all the money, the billions of dollars they're making, they can't have a human being that's monitoring these things to see that they're being fair and accurate, and that's just horrible. YouTube sounds complicated. I don't know much about it. Yeah, it's just terrible. Hollywood Polo's in the house, man. Appreciate you as well. Appreciate you guys chilling with me, man. Anyone play Switch Sports Golf? Yeah, I definitely play the 2K. The only thing I don't like about what's this guy's name? Justin. I forget his name, but the golf that I do have on the Switch is the COVID edition. So there's nobody in the stands. There's nobody, at the greens or the drives. It's just empty bandstands. So that's the only thing that's bad about it. But the game is incredible. Game's a lot of fun. Me and Justin Thomas is his name, are always neck and neck. Right now, he's currently in first place. I'm in second place. But I have to play 4 rounds at the hardest level to have some competition. And so we keep it close, but he's winning currently. Wingo's in the house wishing me happy birthday. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Longhorn, they had some decent food. That shrimp appetizer it's a lot of shrimp, but it was a lot of us today, so I didn't have any to bring home today. But the bread is good, shrimp is good. Paul, you definitely have to try Longhorn Steakhouse. What's the other place? Texas Roadhouse, overrated. I do not like those guys. But the Longhorn Steakhouse is really good, really good. Yeah, that bread is good. And the shrimp appetizer, man, if you hadn't tried that, I think it's called Western shrimp or something. They have those peppers. They have the peppers and the shrimp together. It's a great combination. Manuel, the wise guy, binge watching, man. Yes, please binge watch some channels so I can get monetized again. These guys I'm pirating my videos. So yeah, if you guys do that tomorrow for sure, between now and tomorrow, I'm that close. So I appreciate your efforts, man. We should have it by Monday for sure. And if it comes on Sunday on my birthday, that would be another birthday gift. So that would be fantastic. Viewing hours are incoming. Appreciate that. Right. Yeah, they just spanked me with the newspaper and said, bad boy, but don't identify the video that's supposedly the culprit, so you don't have any way to fix it. I hadn't had the croutons. I normally get the Caesar salad with my meal. Hollywood Polo. Carl, what do you think of XRK partnering with Zen VR? They're offering 20% units right now. Kev Gret is covering. So I haven't spent time with it. Zen did reach out to me, and they're going to be giving me the code, I guess, for the VR. So I'll definitely check it out. So I have more to say about it once I play around with it. I love my VR. I love my pinball. So you put these two together. XRK. I did reach out to XRK previously. And so I don't know if Zen and those guys are going to work together to get a unit for me, but I know I'm at least going to get the software to review and take a look at it and see what it's all about. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. I hadn't heard anything about any merger or collaboration or partnering because I just don't have my pulse on on everything that goes on. accept what I'm interested in, and I am interested in this. I did reach out to Zen when they did release the VR, and they did get back to me and said they would. I did reach out to XRK when they came out with their box back in November, and we had some talks going on and kind of died off. So I don't know if this recent conversation is going to include the two of them, but me, my videos aren't going to get the same views as a news site would be, because more people would just view it just for the sake. But mine would be detailed on how you connect it and how you get it working and how do you resolve the issues. And so that's why I'll always have a place here, but just the number of views is just going to be lower because everybody's not going to need that assistance. But the people that do need it always appreciate it, that they're able to enjoy their technology because they have some detailed a walk along instructions. So hopefully we can get that collaboration established and resolved so that people can know how to set these things up properly to be able to enjoy them at the fullest. Yep. So Paul, the one of the people, Jerry from I forget the other company, is part of the same people. Not Jerry, it's the other guy. Can't think of his name, but yeah, the people that have the Shuffle Golf. So apparently, RK1UP reached out to them and gave them a cease and desist and said, hey, that Shuffle Golf, you guys presented that to us at some point in time, even though we didn't decide to do anything with it. You presented it to us, so therefore it's still on the table for us to consider doing at some point in time. So as a result, they had to cancel the Kickstarter. So RK1UP, you would think that because they saw that there was a lot of excitement for that product and that they got enough people to reach the goal, that they would bring it to market so we can actually have it. No, but it's stuck in litigation, and the lawyers are all handling it. So everything's at a standstill. So at some point in time, I would suspect that either the ThinkUp group will release the product, or RK1UP, or maybe nobody releases because no one wants to give up on their side. So it's just terrible that business can get in the way of bringing to market what is obviously a need and desire for. So maybe one day that Shuffle Golf will come to market, and I hope that it does. Yes, the Wild West shrimp at Longhorn is delicious. P-Dubs did stop in, Dan Z, and say happy birthday, but I didn't let anybody know I was doing this. It's just something I decided to do once, because I was out with the family, and normally after a couple of drinks I am sleeping. So this is my third drink here, and I'm wide awake. So I decided to hang out with you guys, man. I appreciate you guys that took time to hang out with me live. And so in 3 more minutes, it'll be my birthday. So thank you very much. Detroit Love, your thoughts on the new Zaccaria Shooting the Rapids deluxe table and new award table on Steam this week. So I hadn't had a chance to take a look at that. Zaccaria definitely is one of my preferred tables that I play on my At Games table. So I'll have to take a look at that. I hadn't heard about it. At Games just frustrates me with this cabinet here. You turn it on, I gotta log in every time. It's just that's why I've been playing with my Steam. Not my Steam, but my Nintendo Switch on the At Games cabinet, because I love the size of it. It's a beautiful screen, everything's great. But so I've been playing more of my Nintendo Switch on my At Games cabinet. It's right here next to me. So here's where I am with this. So on my computer, I have so many USB connections here. It's got to be, I tell you, I kid you not, at least 20 USB connections to this computer. So something is is conflicting with the control panel to be seen by the VPX, to be seen by the Joy2Key software. So I can't get it to work with, the built-in buttons. So I'm just going to just take time out one day and just disconnect everything. I have like several hard drives, several cameras, several USB guns, and mice, and it's just a million. It's got to be closer to 30. I got a hub here that's got at least 15 things plugged in it. Every USB in the front and the back are all occupied. So something's conflicting with it. So, but I'll take a look at. I'm not familiar with that Hollywood Polo, but I'm definitely interested in checking it out. Yeah, for sure, Wingo. All the cool kids are definitely here, and I appreciate you. So we're talking about Arcade1Up needs to bring stuff to market or get out the way. So a lot of us, because of their slowdown and because of just the loss of room, right? If you have a room like me with all the Arcade1Up cabinets and all the other cabinets, we all switched to doing these miniature arcades. And I love this thing back here. I just remove this for a second. So, style. I don't want this circle. So my miniature arcade, I love that, and everything's playable. I love that everything is playable on it, and I do play these. And a lot of times I can just spin around, right? You spin around, play some pinball, play some Donkey Kong, play some Pac-Man. So it's so convenient. All right, well, we got to pause because it is officially 12 o'clock. Officially 12 o'clock. So it is my birthday right now, March 23rd. So if we can get some ones in the chat for birthday, that way you ain't got to type it all out. Would a Nintendo Switch Lite work with? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, as long as it has the HDMI, port, it will work. Now you have to have these 3D printed things in order for your Joy-Cons to work. So that's the only thing. Oh man, look at all the happy birthdays coming in, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you spending time with me. I typically don't do anything with for my birthdays outside of the family. I always say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, but then the day comes and I just enjoy spending the time with my loved ones, and that's why I wanted to make some special time for the hang out with you guys, man. You guys, I care about you guys. You guys are always here for me, always have my back. So you guys are just like family, man. So I wanted to spend time with family and wanted to spend some time with you guys. So I appreciate you guys, man. You guys could have been watching movies and TV shows and watching some YouTube anywhere else, and you took time for me. So that warms my heart a little bit more than this Jim Beam does. So this is a good question here. I don't know. Glenn is my boy. I'm gonna have to. I really have to. I don't know. The answers I don't know right now. It's a lot of money with all the things that's going on in my life outside of this. I got a bunch of cabinets. I have no real mechanical pinball, so that's why I'm definitely done the Wonderland. But I have tons of arcades. I can play any game that I want. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Have to play by ear on that. It would be the bigger screen. I'm a vertical guy. I'm a vertical guy. At the start of the day and at the end of the day, arcade to me are the vertical classics: Pac-Man, Donkey Kong Jr., Dig Dug, you know, Frogger, So those vertical games is where when I talk about arcade, that's what I'm talking about. All these other things, which I love, Joust and uh, uh, Golden Tee, and it's a lot of things. I enjoy, but nothing more than those old classic vertical games. So yeah, so it wouldn't be a 26-inch if I got it. I don't know anything. I hadn't even had a chance to look at the artwork choices. Control panels, I don't need much more than 3 buttons and a joystick, So again, I haven't. I'm have to. Maybe I'll have Glenn on, and we'll talk about it because I obviously know about it, but I haven't taken the time to consider what I would get and what that would look like. So that's something that I definitely would have to be considering here. So Paul, so I'm 1 year higher than you. I'm 150. I'm 59 today. 59 today. So me and my older brother, we both 59 until June. So I call him my almost twin. I was a preemie, so I was born a preemie. So I was born 6 months. 6 months. So that's why I have the weak eye. That was a result of being premature, and so yeah. So me and my brother probably would have been born both in June, but because I was a preemie, I was March baby. So Ted Adam Green is here. Wish me happy birthday. Thank you. Man, I appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way, Paul. I have the YouTube premium, and so I don't get the commercials. But at one point in time, we broke away from cable, and we got all these channels. Now I'm paying for Prime, Netflix, Disney, Paramount, Peacock, Max. It's like I'm sure I'm back to where I was at the cost of cable, but everybody in the family gets to watch what they want to watch, as opposed to cable watching what someone else wants you to watch. So it still works out for us. Paul says, I was wondering if you were going to get into the mechanical pinball hobby. This Wonderland pinball seems like the perfect opportunity. Yeah, I mean, for $1,000, it's worth to take the chance, right? And whatever it is, it's still going to be mechanical pinball. It's still going to have that. Only thing I don't like, and I'm definitely going to do a mod, is I want to have a glass top. I want that ball to jump up and hit that glass top, right? That sound. So I'll definitely have to find a local company that'll cut me a piece of tempered glass that's matted, so you don't get the glare as much. So I'm definitely going to do that first thing. Paul says his son was born premature too. Yeah, so the other thing is I want to talk about is Stellar Pinball. So Stellar Pinball. So when we're talking about the Wonderland Pinball. Now Stellar Pinball, if you guys don't know, also does pinball mods. Let me share this. So they also do pinball mods. So I'm going to talk to them about Wonderland because I run the group. So I also have a Stellar Pinball group as well. That's Arcade One Up. So I have the Stellar, I don't know where it went to, Stellar Pinball group. We'll find it later. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. So they also do mod and for real pinball machines. So their first one is this Star Trek. So they made the Cannonball. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So they made these cannon upgrades. I'll just mute that. So they made these cannons for anyone that has the Star Trek, the next the next generation pinball. These guys do 3D printing, and so they have this where they'll be lit up, and you can upgrade your cannons for the pinball. So I am hoping that they can make some incredible upgrades to the Wonderland pinball so that we have some other options outside of what Wonderland Amusement would offer. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Wouldn't that be great if these guys could make some toppers, to make some toys, some 3D toys for the play field? That would be fantastic. So I think it falls right into their wheelhouse. And so I am going to talk to Richie and those guys and Alex over there and see if that's something they are interested in doing. So they have the Star Trek The Next Generation mod, and then they're working on a Godzilla as well as a Twilight Zone pinball mods. So definitely, I love this company. Just a father and son duo that came out with these 3D printed pinball tables that allow you to put your Switch right into it, your Nintendo Switch, and it becomes a fully functional pinball table. You guys know that New Wave Toys is going to be coming out with their Black Hole pinball. Is going to be just a display piece that has visual lights and effects, but in addition, they have sound effects that you can do. So this pinball table by Stellar Pinball is similar to that, except that it's a non-illuminated if you get the Nebula, or a illuminated one that just lights up if you get the Supernova. But if you have a Nintendo Switch, you can slide that Nintendo Switch and the Joy-Cons right into this unit and have a fully functional pinball. So I think this is what New Wave Toys should have done. And I don't know if these guys have copyrighted this thing here. I hope they did, but if they didn't, New Wave Toys should be looking at this to consider doing something similar, because this is an ingenious idea to be able to put your Nintendo Switch into this pinball machine and play real pinball on a 1/5 scale, but it's basically 1/6. It looks fantastic next to the 1/6 models. So yeah, so I'm hoping that they will. I'm gonna get these two in touch, and hopefully they can collaborate and have some options. That would be fantastic. It's all about relationships. Atul, thank you for the happy birthday wish. Brooklyn Menace is in the house. Yeah, so I just ordered their topper. For the moon topper here. So this should be coming Monday for me, the illuminated version. So I'll have that rocket ship for my moonshot pinball. So I can't wait to get that. pretty expensive though. This little this little thing was like $158, which was the price that you can get. So it's like you can either get a Nebula for 159, you know, where you can put your switch in, or you can get the illuminated topper for 149. So $10 cheaper for just the topper for the pinball. So pretty expensive, but again, they're a small company, father and son group. These things, they have designed these things, produced these things, 3D printed these things, assembled these things, add all the electronics for it to work. Just a pretty cool thing. Right, for sure. So hopefully, if they can make some, because look at this thing, if they can make something similar or make a better topper for the Wonderland, that would be wonderful, right? Um, so that's what I'm hoping they can do, because they have the talent, they have the know-how. All they need to do is have the dimensions, and they can make that happen. I also run a group called the Arcade One Up Michigan group, over 800 exactly, 800 members. People are always out here sharing, arcades that they're looking for, and doing trades and swaps and purchases. So, man, I love this hobby. I love that people get to take those nostalgic adventures down memory lane, and connect with each other, to be able to find these games that they're looking for. People keep talking about Arcade One Up is dead. Obviously, they're still producing products, so clearly they're not dead. And there's a lot of new people coming into the home arcade space, and being able to get Arcade One Up cabinets that they want, or whatever other vendors that are available. Still much more affordable than some of the multi-cade machines that you can buy. And you can buy multiple and have a little arcade room in your house, right? As opposed to getting this one massive multi-cade unit. So that's been around before Arcade One Up, and will probably be around if they do finally ever go out of business. But people like the idea of being able to have these cabinets. They don't take up as much space. They're not huge monstrosities. So since 2018, man, my game room, my man cave has evolved and become quite a showpiece, quite a place to enjoy, have friends and families over. So again, no matter what Arcade One Up does going forward, it doesn't change and impact what I have as a result of what they've done since 2018. My home arcade is still fully functional, and get a lot of play when people come over. So I don't get how people are like, oh, my cabins now suck because Arcade One Up hasn't brought out anything new. I don't understand that mentality. The games still do what they do, regardless of what Arcade One Up does afterwards, right? So pretty crazy stuff. So I just create these places so that people can come together and talk about it, enjoy the arcade, man. So I'm looking forward to going out here to the arcade tomorrow, playing some arcades. Some of these games I'll be playing for the first time. I've been wanting to go. They only open on the weekends, Friday, like from 4 to midnight, then Saturday from noon to 11, then Sunday probably 1 to 8. So I haven't had the opportunity to go. So the family said, hey, tomorrow, we don't care about chores. We don't care about obligations and responsibilities. You go out and enjoy yourself. And so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow at the arcade. So I'm looking forward to that. They have a ton of pinball. There's my favorite right there, Cactus Canyon. One of the coolest, funnest games outside of Spider-Man. My top would be Spider-Man, and then Cactus Canyon. I mean, it's just colorful. Both Spider-Man and Cactus Canyon has all the elements that makes pinball fun to me. Now, you guys might have different tastes, different ideas, but they have great call-outs. They have great music. They have great storyline. They have a flow and objectives to the game that are very achievable, easy to understand. I've never had to read the rules, and they call out. They tell you what to do next, and so that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the Wonderland takes all those great elements and implement them in the 80% scale. Yeah, Cactus Canyon, and they have the Cactus Canyon remake or redo or whatever the heck it's called. But I'm going to take my camera. I do everything on my phone. All my videos is produced, edit, uploaded from my phone. I don't use a PC. Maybe 2% of the time I might use a PC, but 98% of the time I'm doing everything from the my phone, which is a Google Pixel 8 Pro. But before that, it was iPhone. Before that, it was Pixel 4 XL. But I do everything from the phone. So I'll take my phone with me tomorrow, my tripod, and I'll capture some things that I'll share with you guys sometime after tomorrow. Maybe it'll be my first monetized video again since December, right? But yeah, I think they have every arcade that's available. There's also a local arcade museum that's nearby. It's just so close that I had never heard of it until recently, and they only open up like twice a year, and I think it's like $60 or something crazy. But they're supposed to have every arcade or every pinball ever made there. And I think it's in Ann Arbor. I think it's actually in Brighton, but they call it the Ann Arbor Pinball Museum or something like that. Let me see here. But it's in Brighton. And there it is. And it only happens. So what's this here? They only open, I think, once a year. Next pinball show. It's going to be May 2nd through May 4th. And Saturday, Sunday VIP, ticket reservations. But I definitely want to check out these guys as well. So you have to sign up and reserve $1 to hold your seat, but it's $81. Look, the total cost is $81. So it's super expensive. The balance of the tickets must be paid upon interest. So it's $81 but they supposed to have every arcade, every pinball machine that's ever been made. So I want to check it out, but that is super expensive. So we'll see how I feel about tomorrow at $15 before I can talk about um, doing this. But this is something I want to check out for sure at some point in time. And this is not very far away. They call it Ann Arbor, but I think it's in Brighton. Well, I do have a big day tomorrow, starting off with brunch uh, with the family and extended to other loved ones. And then I'll be at this at the arcade. I don't know where it's at. The arcade. For the rest of the day. They close at 8. So where's that? Let me just bring this out. This Jim Bean's kicking in now, obviously. Yeah, it is. It is expensive. It's expensive. 3 days, $81. I don't know. How's that compared to these other pinball expos? I went to Cleveland. I don't remember what I paid expo. Maybe it's comparable. Got a birthday wish from my mother. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. Why aren't you asleep? Not Mom. Um, yeah, Hollywood Polo. I will have a great time. But so I have to look at that, Dane. I think it's comparable for other pinball expos, and I don't have to travel. Right? If I go anywhere else, I'm paying gas to get there. I'm paying airfare to get there. So if you think about it, it's really not that expensive, right? I don't have to just drive. Just drive 20 minutes away, and I'm there, right? So 59 today. Um, yeah, see if I go to the Midwest Gaming Classic one of these days, it's going to be travel expense, gas, airfare, whatever. Um, it's going to be more than that. So now I put that in perspective. It's not that expensive. My mom says, didn't think you were up. Yes. Yes, I'm up. You should be sleeping. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Midwest Gaming Classic, so I have to check that out. Um, I might have to give my mom a call. She's very talkative here on the messenger. What's your favorite Stern pinball? Come on, man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my favorite Stern pinball of all time. Have you guys played? Have you played Spider-Man? It is it is tons of fun. I fell asleep earlier and now I am woke for a little while. Spider-Man for sure. So I'm gonna let you guys go. My mother is up. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a call and speak to her for a little bit. But I appreciate you guys, man. And I love you guys. Thank you for taking time out to spend time with me. Thank you for putting a video on all day Sunday so that I can reach my remonetization ability. And so I appreciate you. I love you. Until next time, man, I'll see you guys on the web. Good night.